Greetings from the ArcLight, Christy, Lemire, Lauren Sivan. This is our little inaugural Wine the Flick thing. We are drinking. We are at the ArcLight Hollywood. We have just seen American Made, which for me did not have enough open-handed Tom Cruise running. You know, the signature thing that he does, where he's running from somebody, but like this. I wanted more of that, and there was none.
See, I thought this was Tom Cruise at his Tom Cruisiest.
He's super Tom Cruise.
We had the white smile, which was showcased in a few scenes because he goes through some dental problems in the film. And he gives off that smile, which seems to get him out of a lot of trouble.
Right, as it always does.
As it always
has
does.
for decades
and
now.
So I was like, that's the Tom Cruise we all fell in love with.
Right, it's very Top Gun. He's in the aviators. He's in the cockpit.
Yes.
He's buzzing people in cocky ways in the cockpit.
He sweats.
He
sweats a lot in this movie.
He sweats and he smiles. Was this fun? Did you like it?
I loved it.
Yeah?
Honestly, I loved it.
Oh, good. I'm glad. Okay.
I really did. A lot of people were like, where's Tom Cruise and what's he going to do and can he be an action star forever? This was Tom Cruise without all of the hypey action movie stuff. Like, we don't
Mission
need
Impossible stuff.
Yeah, we don't need to see him jumping from train car to train car. Like, he's up there, but he's still a bankable movie star. Yeah. He's a movie star. You watch this movie and you're like, oh yeah, we lost our life. Yeah. And he's a star.
Whatever. See, Tom Cruise would just light this entire thing with his smile.
That's true.
He doesn't need lighting. But yeah, whatever craziness ever happens with him behind the scenes, like Scientology-wise or whatever, I don't think it matters. When you see him on the screen, he's still Tom Cruise. He's still enormously magnetic. It all makes sense 3 decades later.
Yeah.
And yeah, I had fun. Doug Liman directed this. He did Go. He did Mr. and Mrs. Smith.
Oh, yeah.
So
makes sense.
he makes. He did the first Bourne movie, right?
Jason
yes,
Bourne?
thank you. He did the first Bourne Identity movie, and so he makes these like non-stop, kinetic, kind of frenetic action movies, and so it's fun. It moves well. It's all of 2 hours long, and it moves really, really well.
So this is a true story.
It is.
And it's a great story. I mean, the way it's told is a fantastic story. And it's almost like Iran-Contra. What a gas. I mean, it makes lightheartedness out of the fact that there was a huge drug war and, like, plenty of people died. And there's a giant American scandal that came out of the whole thing. But to feel like this was a real guy that had a real story, that had a real life, I think they actually did a great job with it. It wasn't too dragged out. It wasn't too melodramatic. Yeah. Even though you feel like maybe he had some more feelings than was shown on screen.
Right, there's not a whole lot of like depth to this guy. Like his biggest problem is where do I bury my giant duffel bags full of cash?
And mountains full of cash.
Yeah, every once in a while he'll glance over at his wife and kids and their Mercedes and maybe he has a glimmer of remorse or concern about their potential well-being, but not too often. It's more just like, wow, how much longer can I get away with this?
Right.
And that's okay. It's okay that he's totally shallow because the movie is totally shallow, and I don't think it's trying to necessarily make a statement about, covert operations.
Drug runner's conscience.
Yeah, and I feel like I've seen a lot of movies like this, like War Dogs is like this. There's a lot of other movies about people, like, you won't believe the situation I got myself into, but wow, I did. But this was done really, really well. It moved well, it was fun. Great bad 70s clothes and 80s clothes.
Even the videography, some of it was in that 80s style with the 80s kind of lettering and that digital date on the bottom of the screen, which reminds you of all your kids' movies growing up.
Your bad prom videos and things like that.
Yeah, exactly.
Anything you did not like about it?
Anything I didn't like about it? I mean, I just kept searching for signs of Tom Cruise's aging in it, and there's very little to be
he's
found.
Totally clear.
I mean,
he's never going to die.
You have no idea what age he is. You have no idea, like, watching this movie.
Because the woman who plays his wife
It's
probably
like
is like 24, I was going to say. And is that creepy, numerically knowing how old he is.
Knowing he can't possibly be young enough to be her. Yeah, I mean,
he could be her dad.
He could be her dad.
Which happens in Hollywood all the time.
Yeah.
But he looks like he's in his mid-30s. I wonder how old this Barry Seal guy was at the height of his
That's what I love at the end of those real-life movies, when you see the real photograph of the real guy, and they look like, oh my god, like that guy looks like he's been through some stuff.
Right, that's not Tom Cruise.
It's not Tom Cruise. Yeah. But Tom Cruise looked amazing up until...
Yeah. So, best Tom Cruise movie ever? Is there one? What's your favorite? What's your top
I don't know if
five?
it's the best Tom Cruise movie ever. I will say this.
So what's your favorite? What would you say?
My favorite Tom Cruise movie?
Yes.
Oh, God. I mean, those Mission Impossibles where he's... This is one of my favorites, I will say, because it's so easy to mock Tom Cruise. He becomes like a joke sometimes. And then he has a movie like this, and you're like, well, he's a movie star.
Right, it all makes sense.
It all makes sense. Yeah, you can't... he works hard. And he gives everybody what they want to see. And who can argue with that?
Yeah. I like when Tom Cruise is not trying to get us to like him. I like it in movies like Magnolia or like Collateral.
See, I didn't like him in Magnolia.
No?
He wasn't Tom Cruise-y enough.
See, I like when he's a little less Tom Cruise.
Wow,
I like when he's willing to go to darker, flawed places and not make us like him. That's when I like him more.
Oh, see, I don't like melancholy Tom Cruise.
No.
I like grinning,
charming,
crest white strips Tom Cruise.
You get that here. All right, so go see it. Yes. If you have stars to give,
I'm gonna
if you have
say
numbers
yes.
to give. All right, Lauren Sivan says
I
yes.
say 3 glasses of wine, 4 stars.
We do need to come up with like a wine rating system,
so.
Like the whole bottle or like a half a carafe.
Whether you need a flask or a jug.
Right. It was good.
It was great. Bye.
Enjoy. Bye.